All right, guys, welcome to my first live stream on this channel. Palfish Paul, aka Irish Paul, aka Palfish Pablo. So it seems they've changed the guidelines, the rules to be able to live stream on YouTube. It used to be that you'd need, hey, we got one viewer already. Used to be that you would need 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, I'm quite short of that on this channel, not on my brother's, my identical twin brother's channel, Paul Morrissey. He has over 1,000, which means he can live stream. But yeah, I can here too now. So that's pretty good. So I can make this definitely a regular thing on this channel and keep this channel specifically about Palfish. So who's there? Do I have, as my granddad used to say, who have I? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? I mean, the number of subscribers still should be able to catch a few live viewers for the live stream, despite it being, of course, considerably lower than the main channel. Right. So for the moment, let me get this on Twitter as well, real quick. And yeah, this is going to be a good function to a good feature to promote Palfish recruiting. Okay. Yeah, I am active on Palfish right here, so at any given moment, I might have to bounce out of here to take a class. But let's see how long we can last. I say some things that you might fear. I'm doing the show. I'll be back soon. Yeah. All right. Let's get active again. Oh way. Jake Paul on True Geordie. That's something I might give a watch, to be honest. Hello, hello. One viewer. All right. Bit of a ghost town in here, bit of a tumbleweed, but it's the first ever live stream on this channel. And why not make it a bit of a regular feature? Bit of hunger is back for the live streams, a bit of energy for it. You better keep that some energy. So while I have someone on, whether commenting or not, feel free to drop the comments in. Let me know if you have interest in teaching online, and I'll just start spewing nonsense about the whole concept. All right. Without further ado, let me show you right here the Palfish app right here on my phone. Whoa, that's going to shine like crazy. Sorry. Is there a way we can show that properly? Yeah, there. All right. There's the Palfish app. There's my profile. You see Irish Paul. You see my hours, teaching hours, 857. My rating, 9.97. And my followers on there. So it's much like having an Instagram account or several other types of social media where you gain followers. It's like a hybrid of being an English teacher and being a cringe to use the word, but an influencer, being somebody who gains followers and can interact with those followers by posting pictures, videos, Doing live streams, of course, you can do. You can charge for your live streams on there. And I have done several times actually. I've made a couple of mini documentaries. My best one is about Cristiano Ronaldo. I made a full hour-length documentary about him. I should do more of them. We should do more of them. So, anybody on there? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? So, yeah, on these live streams, well, we got 3 on. Wow, on the first Palfish live stream, that's not bad. We're down to 2 again. So, basically, right, I'm active here. Oh, sorry for the mad shine off that. See, I'm clicked into start tutoring. I'm now inactive. And I'm active again. What does that mean to be active? It means that at any given time now, any of my hundreds of Palfish students from all over China can see me on their student side, and they can give me a call for a free talk class. And I am then paid by the minute to have fun and engaging conversations with them. And we can talk for 10, 15, 20 minutes, up to an hour, or up to, I've had classes all the way up to 2.5 hours, depending on both people's availability on the given day and the flow of the conversation, the nature of the conversation. You see how far it will take you. So yeah, that's the gist of it. If we have any questions or if we have any interest from the audience there, without further ado, don't be shy and let me know if you have any curiosity about teaching English online. I'm here to help. Ask me anything about that, and I can get you signed up to the app through this YouTube channel. I then become your mentor as such. Bit of a grandiose word for essentially being somebody who will give you a few tips and tricks to get started and, well, yeah, coach you for the interview. There is an interview process to get fully on board with Palfish, and everybody who really engages with me when they sign up and takes my time passes the interview. A couple of people recently, actually, one guy just asked me questions at the last minute, absolute last minute. Larry, he'd had a full year. He'd signed up for a year, and literally get a message off him, "Hey, I'm doing the interview tomorrow. Any tips?" And I was like, "Mate, it's a bit late in the day for that now." Unfortunately, he didn't pass it, but everybody else who has taken the time with me to do a practice run of the interview has been successful. So I've just finished a nice evening of classes, and yeah, I said I'd give a live stream up. Satisfied, reasonably content there with a few numbers coming on. It'd be great to get a few questions, a few comments to come in. It can be anything, whether you are interested in starting, or of course, if you're already an online teacher, we can talk about what's happening with your company, etc. And whoa, 4 people! Wow, I'm getting a nosebleed up here. It's pretty good to get 4 people on with this small channel. If I compare that to, like, my main channel has, well, this channel could eventually catch my main channel, really. My main channel has, what, 4 times this? And I definitely never get 12 people on, if you do the exact maths. But yeah, we're still a bit radio silent on here. That's all right. So, why don't I drop in a video or 2 into the live chat? I have a couple of nice videos on the whole concept of free talk. All right, so Palfish has 2 courses. A kids teaching course where you teach kids ranging from the age of like 5 up to 12, usually. And then you have adults who are, well, no, there can be students of 14, 15. Generally, there aren't that many of that age group. Then you have the adults who are the ones I teach on Palfish, and you can choose, you can opt into either or both. The kids course is the place where you make the bread, the proper money, without doubt. It's significantly more active. It accounts for about 70%, 75% of overall Palfish activity. The remaining 25, 30% goes to the free talk. It would be great if it was more balanced, but that's just the nature of English teaching, is that it's way more, it's predominantly way more children who are sent to classes by their parents, of course. The parents are keen to get them into classes because they've got, why? Because they're in school, they've got tests to pass. Adults learning English in China, it's more of an optional thing, more of a hobby thing. Then there are the adults, of course, who are studying for the IELTS test. So you can specialize with that too. You can specialize and you can charge more if you're teaching the IELTS course. I don't. Hmm. Could have done that actually. Hello, hello. Please drop in a comment. It would be great to get even one comment on this first Palfish live stream. Been a couple of people on. We had up to 4 there for a minute, which was very exciting. But that's dwindled now down to just 2. So I'll give it another couple of minutes before we might have to pack it in here. But still, the fact a few people have come on in itself is decent. A few people came in from Twitter, didn't say anything. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the great thing is about this, I mean, there's many great things, but one of the things is there's absolutely nothing to lose. So, well, we got 3 on. So this is not, I repeat, not an MLM. This is not about multi-level marketing. This is not, there's nothing scammy in any way, shape, or form about this, insofar as by me recruiting people onto Palfish, you pay nothing. I get paid just once, a one-off bonus for recruiting people. And then it's up to new teachers to, at their own behest, at their own volition, to be active on the app or not. You don't, there's no obligation. There used to be even an obligation of committing to 3.5 hours a week, which is the equivalent of 7 classes. You no longer even have to commit to that much, which means it's a complete win-win. You basically sign up, apart from taking 5 minutes to sign up and create a profile, nothing to lose. Maybe some app space on your phone if you're stretching for drawbacks, but it only takes about 150 megabytes of your memory. And yeah, you sign up, and then you can use this as either a full-time or a 3/4 thing or a part-time thing, or even a couple hours a week. You can use it as an extra little thing. All right, why don't we get a little song going while I'm waiting? I'll give this another, what would I say, 9 minutes until 20 past, and it's time to go eat. So what shall we play? Play some music. What can I play? What can I play? Any shout? Any requests for música? Play a bit of Spanish. Yeah, I could use this channel for a bit more Spanish fun as well. Like, I teach Spanish on Palfish too, of course, and you can teach any language you want on top of English. There is a decent market for Spanish, French, even Thai and Japanese. I've seen a few people have been teaching. poco de español. Vamos, ¿no? Y pues eso es. All right, guys. So appreciate even getting 10 people onto this stream, which is what it's about. Is decent in itself because subs are only 350. But I do still have hopes for this channel to kick off. I've got to be more active with the videos, of course. See if we can do it. Yo te boté, de mi vida te boté, de mi vida. Something I've often said on these live streams, it's like, it's a double whammy of having low numbers, right? Because if there's 2 or just 3 people on and there's no conversation going on, people come in and jump out. Conversely, if you've got 10, 20 on and you've got a bit of a chat going, a bit of flow, people are more inclined to stay, of course. That's human nature. All right, let me throw in a video, like I said. Just get the chat rolling, yeah? We'll get the chat. Palfish Talk video. Oh, that wasn't it. Yeah, it's nice to see the live available here. It's something to think about, definitely. Like I said at the top, before you needed 1,000 to go live on YouTube. It's no longer the case. Have to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. A bit of Mia, one of my favorite tracks of last 2 years was 2019, and still a track I roll out most days. Quieren probar, lo que no saben es que hoy dejas llevar de cualquiera y todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que hoy yo te voy a buscar. Yeah, yeah. Dile que tú eres mía, mía. Oh, connection just went down as the chorus dropped. The hook. Mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Yeah, 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 yeah. Qué bello se fan de tu caminar, de todo lo mío también respirar. Contigo veo todo mi respirar. Well, we got a like up there, which is I'm like a dance monkey. Dance for me, dance. Dance and I get a like. Comment would be even better. It'd be great to hear a little comment come in. Anybody interested? This is serious, right? This is not like the other channel just having a crack and talking on stream. This is I'd like to talk business on here with people who are serious about becoming an online English teacher, which you can do from anywhere around the world. With Wi-Fi, with good internet connection, you can do it from anywhere, from your phone, your portable mobile device, any tablet, iPad is also uh, usable. Three people on. Three is the magic number. Big shine off that phone screen. Pero que no soy cualquiera, yo soy tu primero, tú eres mi primera, todos te quieren probar. Yo te lo decía, que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía. Hello, hello! First comment on the Palfish live stream. Booyah! Thank you very much. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Like I said, I said I would stick around until there was at least one comment. And see, you comment and we get a few more people on. That's what happens. Activity. The algorithms like activity. Let me read your question. VVOs. Hey man, I'm doing the official pad course, kids course for a month. How do I get more bookings? My man. Thank you very much. Top tier content. I like to hear that. Any tips for new videos? I'm feeling active on both channels right now. I'm feeling it. Got the juices flowing. I've got that blood flowing. The adrenaline's back. Feeling just refreshed and energized for making good videos. Let me know what kind of content you'd like to see on both channels. Oh, because Mr. VVOs, I'm getting to your question right now. I'm just milking it for a minute. Did you know that I hope you realize my identical twin brother also has a channel which is about travel, entertainment, basically lifestyle content, which I'll ping right on here. Please give my identical twin bro. We are not the same people. We've never been in the same room at the same time. So, never been seen in the same room at the same time. That's my brother, my twin bro's channel. And let me get to your question. Should I just keep posting moments lives and use the reading app? Yeah, so, unfortunately, right, like, I'd love to give a really specific and nailed on answer for that. But with Palfish and I'll basically all of these teaching companies, it's like, how long is a piece of string? There's no set answer as to how you get to be successful on there. There's activity, yes, as in being active, posting moments. However, that's a bit over-egged. If you search for a mate of mine, teacher Rodri on there, RHODRI, you will see his numbers are through the roof. I'm talking like he's done thousands of hours. He gets to level 5 regularly. He makes, let's talk money. I think I should be someone who, feel more comfortable about talking money in a kind of American style way. It's not something Irish people traditionally do, but yeah, he makes 120,000 baht. So you're talking, over 3,000 euros, $3,500, and he's very inactive with those moments. He's posted about 3 moments in 3 years. I kid you not. So a lot of it just comes down to being consistent in there, being active, putting in the performance. How many hours are you getting at the moment? So one thing I'll say to you, right, do not get bogged down in the catty groups, people always moaning and complaining that, it's too saturated with teachers and like, I'm not getting enough bookings because blah, blah, blah. You got to just be in there. Like, this is the way you got to hang in there and wait for your moment to pop. like you'll get a tipping point moment at which your profile will be rewarded for your persistence and your attendance and your punctuality. It could take, you're only there a month. Did you say? Yeah, it's very, very new. You're very new to it. It could take, honestly, it could take three, four before you see an exponential growth of your hours from like, say, maybe you're getting 10 a week, maybe you'll go up to 15 and suddenly you could go to 30 hours a week. And then you could be like, that's too many now. But yeah, so great to hear you're doing all right on Palfish there. And yeah, do live streams for sure. Do live, post your pictures, interact with students, be also engaging with them. You know, when you see, although, let me just not contradict myself there, but what I was saying, you used to see a lot more of the students' moments. And as I look at the moments these days, I don't see that. I don't see them like you used to. And also, I only get about like 2 likes on my moments now compared to 15, 20, 25. Despite being still very popular and active on there, still have a high number of followers. I think the students don't see the moments like they used to. So that's maybe moments aren't too anything to think about as much as they used to. Do you get me? VVOs. Hey, half booked. That's great. Half booked on your first month. Keep ticking along there, man. I'm presuming you're by saying, hey, man, that's something a guy would say. You're a dude, right? Just got to be careful these days. Don't want to misidentify you. What's your name? I mean, do you want to give me your name or I can follow you on there as well? Oh, micromanaging, yeah. When they're surveying everything you do. We don't need that, right? Who needs that? Just it's like Orwellian almost, isn't it? Coming in and watching everything you do. It's great to hear you like it, man. Yeah. If you want to see my profile on there, if you want to follow me. Ooh, sorry for that shine. Irish. Actually, I'm kind of hard to find because of my emojis. I'm Shamrock, Irish, _ Paul Muscle. Maybe I should change that because it's hard to find me. But if you put the Shamrock and Irish, you should find me. But yeah, I could bring up Rodri here, for example. Maybe he would not be doing that. He wouldn't want me talking about him too much. He's a kind of private person. But yeah, his hours are incredible for given the lack of. He's on 3,030 hours now. Wow. He does like. Last time I talked to him, he goes, "I have to go, Paul. I have a." He goes, "I've only got 7 today. Like 7 classes is a quiet day to him. He gets 10, 12 classes a day, 6 hours. You're doing 6 hours a day, you're getting, well, I shouldn't be talking in baht because you're probably not in Thailand, but 3,000 baht is what? It's like over $100 a day, right? He's getting comfortably. So, are you still with that company, or have you just gone all in, all the eggs in one basket now with Palfish? By the way, great to have people onto this. This is the first ever live stream on this channel. Only 350 subscribers, so I wasn't expecting especially high numbers on this live stream. This is as good as my main channel, my brother's channel. My brother has a lot more subscribers, but this channel is popping up. He's a little engine that could, he's propping up there nicely. He's getting the numbers. Oh, by the way, guys, got 3 people on. Please do hit the like on the recent videos. I've got a few special friends that like to give me the dislike on the videos. That's all good. Doesn't bother me anymore. But of course, I do like to just highlight it to subscribers that Don't forget about that elusive like button, if you please. Thank you very much. And yeah, I posted one video. Stressful. Juggling four students at once. Wow, yeah. I've done a couple of group classes and it's a bit of a buzz. It's a bit of a keeps you on your toes, a bit of an adrenaline rush. But for sure, it could be stressful managing four students at once in a 25-minute class. And where are you based doing this? Where do you tell me your MO? What's your MO on this? Like, are you teaching on the phone, on the iPad, in coffee shops, or at your house? How do you roll with your classes? De mi vida te boté. All right, I'm actually in sunny Florida. No way. Cozy little mobile home. You live in a mobile home? I'm in the only state that's not on full lockdown. Right on. So are you a Floridian, born and bred? So you're a Florida man. Are you a naturally born and bred Florida man? You're my sunflower. You're my sunflower. Texas. Yeehaw! Yeah, I watched Joe Rogan. He's down in Texas, isn't he? And he speaks very highly of how open it is there. He's a open the fucking economy type dude. You know, there's the whole COVID is along political lines, right? It's like people that like anti-maskers and open the economy are generally like Republicans, and then you have more liberal, left-leaning people who are more safe about the virus and like lock it all down. And yeah, open the fucking economy. Open the fucking economy. Sunny Florida, nice man. One of my best friends who teaches online as well. Shout out, Brad. Is a Floridian, born and bred from Jefferson. He's currently out in Vietnam, and we used to be, we still are, of course, good friends. We used to hang out a lot here in Thailand when he was here, and yeah, I've run into a couple of other Florida people of late. Seems like a high number of Floridian people teaching online. Which part are you in? I've never been to the States, but obviously very intrigued and interested in American culture. All right, let's get a new track on. What are we feeling for another track? How about something about a bit of Bob Marley? I've been listening to a bit of reggae lately. Iron, Lion, Zion. And we get Flo Rida. You're in Florida, but he's a bit corny, isn't he? Florida, Flo Rida. He had a few party bangers back in the day, like oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. It's a bit corny now. All right, so really great to have your comments, Vivios. I recognize your channel name. I think you've commented a couple times before, yeah? And if so, I appreciate that a lot. Clearwater, right in the middle of Florida. South has all the young people. North has all the old people. Okay. I'm on the run. Any gators down there? I know I'm being very cliche here, but don't take it serious. I'm just having fun. I know it's not. I know it's not overrun with gators. But yeah, Florida was like it was criticized a lot, and everyone could have predicted Florida would be the state that would open first, right? Florida or Texas, because they're sort of a law unto themselves, like traditionally quite um, outlier states. That's Southern culture, which can be a bit more freestyle. But it got a lot of criticism at the start, didn't it? Like, how's that gone to be so open in Florida? Florida was the first place to host the first UFC back when the UFC came back in Jacksonville. Is that it? Jacksonville, yeah. Guys, while I have a couple of these on here as well, I'm going to give another timely plug to my identical twin brother, Palfish. That's me, Paul Morrissey. He's also here in Thailand. We're not the same people. He's making more like entertainment, lifestyle, comedy videos. So feel free to give his channel a check too. Yeah, that's the idea of the streams. We talk about Palfish here, but we can also promote each other. Like a lion in Zion. 5 on right here. This is nice, guys. I really appreciate it. Have 5 people on. 4. Spoke too soon. Commentators curse. Open my big mouth. Like a lion in Zion, running like a fugitive. Like a lion in Zion. Iron, like a lion in Zion. Running like a fugitive. Let me replay this track actually from the start, because the opening of this track is very resonates with me a lot. The opening lyrics from the late great Bob. Here we go. Just listen. Yeah. I hear you, man. Here we go. I had to run like a fugitive to save the life I live. I'm gonna be iron like a lion in Zion. So that line resonates with me so much, because that's kind of how I felt about leaving Ireland. I had to run like a fugitive to save the life I live. Not in any crime way, or like I wasn't in any danger or anything like that, but I just always had this feeling that I could prosper more and learn more and achieve more and do more outside of Ireland at a certain point in my life. And it didn't matter like what you could have given me in Ireland. I just felt I had to get away, and I had to run fast to save my life. Again, not that dramatically, like my life was good there too, but I just felt the East calling me, Have you ever been out to Asia yourself? What's been your logistics? What's been your pathway when it comes to online teaching? Yeah. I guess, you see, when you compare the topography of those cities, right, like LA probably needs a tighter lockdown because of the density of the population. Florida, with a much more open and natural geography and topography, probably is more conducive to less lockdown. People can go out onto the beach more. Obviously, LA has beaches, but Florida in itself, in the towns, am I right in saying the towns are more spread out and the population aren't all on top of each other like LA? LA's become a bit of a shit show really in the last few years, hasn't it? A bit of a hellscape. Just like huge homeless population, which is nothing against the homeless people. I'm saying it's shocking to see so many people living on the street in the city of angels. It's such a famous and renowned city. goes to show just so many people are so broke, can't make ends meet. Any music? If you got any music requests there, guys? I'm just indulging with a bit of the Marleys here. We just have Bob. Now we're switching to Damien, the best of his offspring, of course. There's Stephen, there's Ziggy, but Damien Marley, Jaw, he's definitely the best one for me, man. Jah will be waiting there when we come. Jah will be waiting there in this world of tragedy. Jah will be waiting there in this world of calamity. Dirty looks and dodges and jealousy. Again, chuffed, really happy to get people on like this, man. This is almost the level of numbers that my brother gets on his channel. So it's really nice to see. And feel free to share the channel around, and we can make this live stream a bit of a regular thing. If we can get more numbers on, you know. Got to keep it running on the road to Zion. Yeah, with the lockdowns, like, I can totally understand people's frustrations at this stage. Like, I don't know how I would have coped had I been in Ireland. I was actually back visiting in Ireland in December and January 2020, and then flew back here like Feb 10, 2020. Had I waited another month, which I easily could have, I was enjoying my family time, then I couldn't have got back into Thailand at that time, and I would have had to wait a long time, and I might not have come back to Thailand, like, because just like a lot of my mates who are currently out there, they're looking at other places. Some people have gone to Mexico, Playa del Carmen, not a bad location to get out to, actually. South America is also, and Central America are very much on my horizon in the future. For now, content in Thailand, and can't go anywhere anyway because we're back on a lockdown here. I didn't mention that. If anyone's curious, Thailand does have a fresh outbreak. So yeah, gotta lay low ourselves. So you might see more live streams while we're laying low like this over the next few weeks. Got to keep it burning on the road to Zion, man. I love this part. Right, here it comes. Listen. Oh, it's coming next. Here it comes. Keep walking on the road to Zion, man. So you have tell me more, mate. Like we're going on a lull there. I thought I asked. Maybe I forgot what was going on. I forgot where our stream of conversation was. Do you have any classes today? So what time are you now in Florida? You're probably about, whoa, you're like 7 in the morning, are you? 7, 8 in the morning? I can check that up easily. But let me get that right. Ireland, 7 hours back. So Ireland's about 1:40 p.m. And I would say Florida must be 5 hours before that. So yeah, 7:40 a.m. over there. Check. Oh, I was off with 2 hours. 9:40. On the road to Zion. Here comes. I love this part. Any ideas? Any vlog suggestions, guys, for this channel? For the Palfish Pablo channel? Nice. Great to hear. And you guys got nice weather there, yeah? Like it's coming into summer. So you said it's nice and sunny there, yeah? Basically sunny year round in Florida, right? (9:42 a.m.) That's good to when you're back on that time zone. You know, there's the yin and yang. There's the good and bad of both sides. But when I was in Portugal last 2019, 2020, that time I was back in Ireland. Yeah, oh, burnout is real. Burnout is real. I've been there. Oh, burnout is real. By the way, have you? I got to show you a video, which is going to. You can't really do it on the Palfish Kids course, but you could do it on Q Kids. All right. I'm going to show you something that is going to guarantee. It saved me. This game, the game that I invented. I'm not going to say I invented it, but I did come up with the idea myself to play this game in the classes. It's like, as in, I didn't copy it from somebody. I'm going to put. Have you seen the video where I say where I talk about Miley Cyrus? Thanks to Miley Cyrus, I put this game actually. Yeah, let me tell that story for a minute. You need to spare your voice. That's something I should talk about on this stream for a minute. Vivios, our mate here in Florida, is talking about how teaching 4 students at a time can give you a bit of burnout. And I've been there. Probably a bit. I probably brought it on myself a bit by drinking too much coffee and carrying too much adrenaline into the classes, and then boom, hitting a brick wall midway through the session, and you're like, oh man, I'm not going to make it. I'm gone. And I've got like 4 or 5 classes left. But that one thing I've done, I've way brought down the coffee. Have max 3 coffees a day now, as I said on the recent video. Usually 2. Today I only had 2, and it just means I'm just chilling on the classes. The coffee was making me too hyped for the classes, and coffee is very addictive. It's the most consumed drug in the world. So, any more online teachers current on here or future teachers, you've got to play this game, which I explain in this video, which somehow has 10 likes and 10 dislikes. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, pal. It's called How? Yeah, sure. 10 dislikes for inventing a game. Yeah, you're welcome. It's people with their dislikes make me laugh. My voice is getting a bit gravelly right here now. I might have to pack this in. I do have to be aware of that as well from where I'm from. My voice is getting tired. It's time to rest it. And that's when you bring in the games. You bring in the games on the classes, games where you don't have to speak. And it's thanks to Miley Cyrus that I had to come up with that game after I saw Miley Cyrus on Joe Rogan. You'll understand if you watch that video. Give it a like, please, if you enjoy it. Because, it's got 10 likes and 10 dislikes. Woo! All right, guys, this has been a blast, to be honest. It's been a mad thing. Because we got numeros. We definitely got numbers. And it's big thanks to Vivios there, who kept it rolling along with his contributions and comments. I should go anyway for dinner. Can't stay here all night as much as I do enjoy these Very welcome. Don't forget, please do give my brother's channel a look. If you like Palfish Paul, if you like this channel, you're going to absolutely love his. It's not about teaching, it's all about just fun outdoor lifestyle here in Thailand. My man, top tier content. Well, we got 5 on. We can't leave right now with 5, can we? Can't check out now. Let's get a few more comments in and I'll stick around and ask me some questions and stuff. If the numbers are up, let's roll with it for a few more minutes. Bop, bop, bop. 5 back on. Yeah, do you know the game that I talk about on that video? You can spill the beans here. Obviously, I've clickbaited it into the chat. The idea is to hello, Wow TV. Oh, I recognize your picture. You are Bogdan, right? You're Bogdan. My man. Thanks for joining the live stream. So, yeah. The game in question. No, I'm not going to. You have to watch the video. I'm not going to reveal it yet. I'll reveal it on the next live stream. It's too lazy to watch. How are you, Bogdan? Are you still on Palfish? All right. For real. One more song. And I do have to go eat this. London Real. He's overdoing it with this guy London Real coming in on every YouTube video, mates. Why did I call you Bogdan? I'm sorry. Sorry. I know who you are. I remember talking to you. You're from Uzbekistan, right? Or somewhere, Kazakhstan. How to improve it? How to improve the free talk? Uzbekistan, I was right the first time. Okay. You think I'm stupid? So you got to do something new if you can. If you want to really stand out, like I teach Spanish on the free talk. If you can play music, if you have something different that you can teach on top of English, that can help you. Can you play guitar? Can you play piano? You could make piano teaching classes through English. You could, I'm thinking of doing some more music stuff, like rapping and stuff on there at some point as well. But unfortunately, it's about being on there, engage with students, right? Find a couple of students every day. Message them, say, hey, how are you? What part of China are you from? Nice to meet you. Would you like to join me? Try to find a common interest. I recently just got a new student who is training for MMA and BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fights. I remember, right, because you're Uzbekistan isn't on the list. Where was I there? Yeah, a new guy joined me recently, and he's really active with me. He's in the police academy in Shanghai, and he saw in me like, the Palfish is going very well, although I mostly teach on another company. So between 2 companies, I'm good, and then I recruit, of course. So I'm good, My Palfish actual numbers, my Palfish accounts for just a quarter of my month. 3/4 of my month is elsewhere now on another company. That's just the way it's worked out, and I'm happy with that. I really like that other company too, but it doesn't have free talk, so I decided to keep Palfish free talk as my side extra money, And I love it. It works out that I need it too. It gets me whatever, like a quarter of my monthly earnings, like I said. And guys, really great to see 6 people on this. This is fantastic for the numbers relative to my subscriber number, Where was it? And 7 on now. Brilliant. Please drop a like in too, and don't be shy to drop the likes into the most recent videos too, you know. So yeah, this guy found me through the pictures I post. I post pictures about workouts and stuff, and he figured I'm like into fitness, so he asked me for classes. He thought I do a bit of Muay Thai training. I don't actually compete as a fighter, but he saw in me someone that he could talk about martial arts with. So post your interests, post whatever you're really good at and what you have a lot of knowledge in. Post that to the moments, talk about that on live streams, and eventually people who see your content and are similarly interested will message you and ask you for classes. All right, this was really great. Honestly, I'm really sad, just very happy to see so many people coming on. Your rate does matter. Yeah, you don't want it too high to scare people away. You don't want it too low. Have it between 1.5 to 2. Mr. Alec, I would say, yeah. 1.5 to 2 is generally good. That's way too high. Way too high. You have people that come to you for class at that rate, fair play, but I doubt it's going to be enough people who want to pay that much. Are you setting discounts? Like, do you actually have someone? I'm really interested in. Do you actually have someone who pays that? I'm a genius. One last plug, as we do have 5 people on here, for my identical twin brother, Mr. Pablo Morrissey. His recent video was very nice at the Pattaya Water Sports Festival, watching the jet ski racing on the beach. $2.5 is good. That's good. You're getting 2.5? Nice, man. Well, then that's good. Well, then you're doing well. You're doing better than me. The most I have is 2.3. My rate is 2.3. So you've done something. You set it high, and then you're making a discount, making it seem like they're getting it for cheaper. You're clued in. Well done on that. I'm a genius. Guys, this was great. We'll do this once a week. All right, let's call it Tuesday nights at this time. Yeah. See us all again next week, and yeah, we'll take the conversation in different directions about online teaching and making content and just general lifestyle too. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much. Hasta luego.